Hey y'all, it's Girl 83. I am coming back to give you guys a post-op gastric sleeve update. This is week 4, starting Monday, so this is really late. However, it seems to be a pattern. My videos are usually uploaded either on a Thursday or a Friday. So, since last week, I'll tell you my last weigh-in, I was 239, and I have my notes. You guys are seeing me look down. And today I weighed in at 233, which is a 6-pound loss from the last weigh-in that I gave you guys last week. Like I said in my other video, you guys, I gotta stop weighing myself every day. I feel like that's becoming a transferred addiction type thing. Yeah, I'm fighting that. Let's see, what else? This is my last week on pureed food, and you guys, this week I'm just really feeling I'm having a hard time. My baby's calling me. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Where was I? Oh, I feel like I'm forcing myself to eat these past couple of weeks. When I switched over to pureed, I was like, oh yeah, I get to have something other than liquids. Womp womp. It's not like that at all. Well, at least not for me. Just haven't really been excited about eating food, and then like for example, I was like, oh, I get to try an egg. Okay, I tried the egg, and the egg was good. I got full really fast. I didn't finish the egg. Let me just run down the list of foods. But first, you guys, sorry, I'm always all over the place. Even though I have my notes, I'm still all over the place. Okay, so what's been happening with my meals, I've been having a protein shake in the morning, and I get down like at least half of it. It's one of those Premier protein shakes. And then I end up just drinking. I love drinking Powerade Zero with my, I usually put like a little sugar-free flavor packet in it. So good. And I love drinking water. Like I put the water bottles inside the freezer. This one doesn't have an ice cube in it, but it usually does have an ice cube in there, and it just is so good cold, and it's so hot out here in Vegas. So then I end up having something for lunch. So I will tell you guys what one of those things are. And then at dinner time, I end up eating either another small meal or a tablespoon of whatever it is that I can get down, or if there's a protein that I can ground up enough that we already had planned with dinner. So so 1 to 2 meals I'm substituting with the protein shake, because if I'm not feeling like I can get down much food at dinner time, I just finished my protein shake that I started this morning. Still, it doesn't seem like a lot of protein. When I saw my nutritionist, she said at this point she's only expecting me to get 40 grams of protein in a day, because she said that my stomach was the size of a string cheese. Like, really. I asked her, how big is my stomach? Just curious. And she's like, she pulls out a replica of a string cheese. Like, no wonder I can't fit any food in. Jaya, go back to your room. I'm not done in here doing this. You're bugging right now. I don't want this to be super long. My daughter keeps coming in here asking me, what am I doing? Anyway, so the puree stage, you guys. Okay, I said I did the eggs. I had them soft, and I had them pureed. I bought ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese is really soft cheese, and it's got, I think, 9 grams of protein per serving. I have no complaints about the ricotta cheese. It's okay. Um, it's easier to get down. It's not as thick. So I put it with, let's see, I put it with my eggs. I put it with hummus, or let's see, what else did I try it with? I put it in my tuna, and I also had it with avocado. Um, Applesauce, the sugar-free applesauce, it tastes like it has sugar in it to me. It doesn't taste like it needs any flavoring in it, so I just eat it plain. The applesauce is really easy to get down. I can eat 2 ounces of that and um, get pretty full. And the 2 ounces, again, you guys, it's taking me like 35, 40 minutes to eat everything. Um, Avocado, yum. I just lightly season it with like some salt and pepper. Really light on the pepper because I don't want it to like irritate my acid reflux, which is not really so bad as it was the first 2 weeks. So I'm getting along really good, like, with my stomach acids and stuff so far. Chicken salad did not go down well, you guys. I was so excited about that chicken salad, and it just stayed like right here. It just stayed. And then the tuna salad, it went down nicely. I didn't have any issues with it. I even sprinkled a little reduced fat cheese on top, and a little bit of one of the times I used hummus, and another time I used uh, my Miracle Whip. Um, Yogurt is okay. It goes down easily. Soft carrot, I just mash them up. That went down pretty good. Baked beans went down okay. Gave me gas though, which really wasn't somewhat uncomfortable. I thought it would be uncomfortable, but it wasn't. Um, just made me burp a lot. um, Hummus is really good, you guys. I really enjoyed hummus. Hummus. I don't know how to say it. Do you say hummus or hummus? I don't know. Um, but for the most part, you guys, all the times that I tried each of these foods, I was not hungry. I ate because I have a time. I have it on my timer on my phone telling me it's lunchtime. So remind me to eat. And I think that's probably why I'm kind of getting dizzy too. Not just because of my blood pressure and my blood pressure, but like because I'm not eating enough, my blood sugar is running pretty low. So my nutritionist, she gave me a spoonful of honey. That's how bad I was. Like that's how dizzy I was. And so I'm going to continue to force feed myself, you guys. I'm not at all into being anorexic. I mean, it's wonderful to be losing almost 5 to 7 pounds a week. That's awesome. Like, I'm super excited about that. And it's almost effortlessly. Like, well, it is effortlessly at this point in the journey. Um, I have started working out, and let me define working out because I have lots of injuries that um, don't allow me to do certain exercises. So I get in the pool, I walk, I use a float because my shoulder is always an issue. I have an injury on my shoulder. It's I call it an injury, but on the MRI it just shows that I have arthritis. It's like a lump and it's achy all the time. It hurts all the time. So I used one of those like tubes that the floating tubes, and I use that to carry the top part of my weight, and I pedal to keep the motion in my arms, and because even when you have arthritis, you have to keep moving. So I do the motion, gently, just to keep, my arms from getting uh, stiff, the joints from getting stiff. But I did that for like 20 minutes or almost 25 minutes. I think it was closer to 25 minutes. And y'all, let me tell you, afterwards, I was like, ugh, I was done. I was so tired. Um, but I'm going back again tonight, and I am going for another 20, 25 minutes. So still, you guys, I'm having a hard time with my back pain and my shoulder pain, and I'm getting headaches still, and I think that's just from my, not getting in enough calories, and I think my anxiety medication might give me that weird medicine headache feeling. So, I don't know. It's a work in progress. No more blood pressure medication and no more diabetes medication, and I'm excited about that. I'm still taking my bariatric vitamins. I'm taking 2 a day. I don't have, my doctor didn't recommend me to get the sublingual vitamin B drops, the ones you put under your tongue, because my bariatric vitamins are supposed to be sufficient enough. And I got my blood results back from my primary doctor, and she said everything was within normal limits. So even the cramping in my legs, I feel like maybe the cramping must be just, um, I don't know. I guess because after a month of not actually like doing what I would normally, that normal activity that I would normally do, which was like at the pace, like, go get in the water, and then they stopped my physical therapy. So I don't know if that was just like, a setback for me because of that. And of course, I might have been a little low on electrolytes at the time, but I've been really working on keeping fluids in me, and my doctor says I'm doing really good. My nutritionist, she says that what's happening right now is for a lot of people is normal. So the feeling of not wanting to eat and not being hungry, she said that's normal. She said it's just my stomach should stretch to like the size of a small banana. Later on, she didn't really give me a time frame. Um, I'll talk to her about that later. And I'm not really saying because I just want to eat more food. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be like, malnutrition. I don't want to be from one extreme to the other. So, um, you guys, that's really it. I can't think of anything else to update you guys on, except for I am going to give you guys a body shot really quick. So, just a second while I scoot myself away from this camera a little bit.